Welcome to Thresher Square. This is a spot where agricultural threshers used to be made, currently an active construction site by our friend Aubrey over here, who you might know from the internet. But she's actually working on an event space over here that's being made. It's going to be called the Mill District Event Space, opening next year. But when you see buildings like this in downtown, these are historic and significant. We are an agricultural hub here in Minneapolis, and that's why the agricultural thresher changed the world. It was in the 1780s in the UK that this machine was built that replaced human jobs. That machine made it so it separated the seed from the plant in the fields, and this was a threat to many, many people around the UK. In fact, so much so that it caused widespread riots in the UK, but that didn't stop the industrialization from coming right here to the US. The fear was the same as what we have now with artificial intelligence. In fact, buildings like this one right over here, which made agricultural threshers, were a threat. Let's go see the inside of this building right now, because we need to talk a little bit about the AI boom and how it relates to what was made over here. Nowadays, all of us are fearful of losing our jobs due to AI. But back then, there's a whole group of people called Luddites who didn't use technology because of the evils that it brought to society. We're kind of in the same conversation all over again. Back there, the thought was that candlestick makers and coal miners, they could go and become taxi drivers and telegraph operators. And in theory, they did. But what happened to the actual people who were living at that time? Did the actual candlestick makers change jobs, or did the macroeconomic environment change? That is a debate that is raging with economists right now as we talk about the effects of AI, which are supposed to bring incredible benefit to our economy. But will those taxi drivers of today go on and get other jobs? For hints of that, you simply have to look at how much threshers changed the world all that time ago, and yet we don't know if it's going to be a good or bad in the long term.